Good evening, everybody, and welcome along to another watch along on the DJam YouTube channel. Tonight, we are mixing things up a bit. It is not non-league football. It is not Norwich, Ipswich, Colchester. Tonight, as you can tell by the background, we are watching England for their first World Cup qualifier against San Marino. It is a game that everyone is expecting us to do well in. But the big question is, how many are England going to win by? It shouldn't be. We should easily win this game. It's not even a contest. It's, you know, the ranking of San Marino speaks for itself. We should be doing very well in this game. So I'm looking forward. To it. But yeah, Adam will be joining us very, very shortly. So I'm looking forward to seeing. Him in a while. But I'm keen to get you guys involved in tonight's show as well. So if you want to get involved in the show, I will put a link for the show in the description of the video now. I'll post it out into the comments. If you want to come on and have your say about England, if you want to talk about the lineup, how we're playing, what's going on during the course of the game, feel free to come on the show. It is your platform this evening. And as I said, very much looking forward to seeing as many of you here as is possible. But I'm just going to get the little ticker going up along the bottom here. Here is the lineup for tonight's game. So I suppose the big question really is, what do we make of it? What do we make of the lineup? I'm quite happy with it, to be honest. There's a good mixture of players in there. Pope, I think a lot of people in our particular area of the country are looking forward to seeing Pope in action. I think a back four of James, Cody, Stones and Chilwell offers a lot of dynamic players on the wings, and it's good to see Stones back in an England shirt. Phillips is your kind of holding player. Ward-Prowse is your playmaker. Lingard, who's been in great form since he's moved to West Ham, seems like a solid choice to pick. And then you've got Mount and Sterling behind Calvert-Lewin. So I'm looking forward to it. That's a decent lineup. I'm relatively happy with that. I've seen a few people online who are not happy with it. But let me know in the comments whether or not you are. And I can see a few of you are starting to come in. Evening, Jordan. Evening, James and Matthew. Hi, James. How are you? I'm good, Matt. I'm good. How are you doing? How is everything with yourself? What do you make of that lineup? Everyone, let me know in the comment section right now. What do you make of the lineup? Are you happy with it? Is there anyone you would have liked to have seen in today's game? Or are we not that worried about today's game and it's more for, the game against Albania? Although, I mean, is that going to go ahead? Who knows at the moment? Security risks at the moment. Are we more looking forward towards Albania? And are we looking more towards the Poland game, which we will be doing a watch along as well for that? Are you looking forward to those ones instead? Let me know. What are you expecting from tonight's game? But yeah, the one player that in particular I'm looking forward to seeing is Mason Mount, because I've seen a little bit of him this season, and I'm excited to see what he can do. I'm not sure how this team is going to line up, whether or not we've got Lingard on the right and Sterling on the wings, and whether or not Mount's going to be playing through the centre. I'm not sure whether or not Mount's going to be part of a midfield three, and whether or not he's not going to be behind the striker. We'll have to find out as the game kind of progresses. Are they going to sit Phillips in the holding role and Ward-Prowse and Mount just kind of bombing all over the place? Who knows? Who honestly knows? But I think the main thing is that I'm really glad to see that we have decided to ditch the three at the back. The three at the back is gone, and that's the most important thing for tonight's game. It wouldn't have made any sense if he was to play three at the back. Jordan's happy. Good balance in the lineup. Yeah, I have to agree. It's nice to see. I mean, Cody is a good player, but it's nice to see Stones back in there. As I said, there's pace and there's width, and just skill going forward in the fullback positions. It's good to see Phillips is getting his opportunity, so we'll see what he's capable of. Got creative players in the middle. We've got dynamic players on the wings. I'm happy with it. It's a good lineup. It's not that bad. I don't understand what people's criticisms of the team is. I mean, San Marino. What more do people want to see? I'm not sure. Russ Berry, England's number one. Yeah, as I said, it's just glad. I don't know whether or not this is going to be his only appearance out of the three. I really hope it's not, because for me, I don't trust Jordan Pickford. I know Gareth Southgate does, but I personally don't. So I'd like to see Nick Pope moving forward, but again, we'll have to see. The time will tell. I think really, if the Albania game doesn't go ahead, that's going to be really, really disappointing for a lot of people in this squad, because with 3 games, there's the opportunity to rotate. He'll play his strongest side for the Poland game, no doubt, and will go to 3 at the back for the Poland game. But for tonight and potentially the Albania game, it made sense to do that. Why not stick Nick Pope in there? See what he can do. He's probably not going to be tested a huge amount, but tonight will be a good opportunity for him to practice his distribution. For me, that's how I look at it. Matthew is good. He's happy with the lineup. Great lineup. Ollie Leach. Not sure why people aren't happy with the lineup. Why not try people against a team who is the worst national team in the world, who have never won a competitive game? Exactly. I don't know, Ollie. It's just online, isn't it? People just get very upset online for whatever reason. God knows. Absolutely God knows. Ben, evening, mate. Hope you are doing well. Good to see you in the chat, my friend. Obviously coming over from the Suffolk Non-League show. Glad you're in the building this evening. Ben, what do you make of the lineup? Are you happy with the team that we've got out there tonight? I think it's a really good team. I think it's a really, really good lineup. I'm happy with it. So yeah. Also, whilst we are here, I do just want to give a massive shout out and a thank you. I don't know if these guys will be in the live stream tonight, because majority of my audience is Suffolk Non-League, and it's, that's just the way the channel has been created. But a massive thank you to our recent Patreon members. We have had 3 new Patreons this week. So Luke Gifkins, Lee Partridge, and Ground Hopping Mick are the latest Patreon members to the channel. So a massive, massive thank you to you guys who are continuing to support the channel via the means of Patreon. It's a monthly amount that you can put towards us. From as little as £1, you can select whichever options you want, which is, that is massive. It's absolutely massive. So again, massive thank you to Luke, Lee, and Ground Hopping Mick, who join I'm not going to say DJM Army, but the Patreon family. So massive thank you to all of you guys. If you want to do that, go over to patreon.com/DJM. It's in the description of the video on YouTube, so click it in there. And if you want to put something towards it, it will be massively appreciated. Also, what you can do is, if you see next to the comment section of the show tonight, there is a little $sign. If you want to put a super chat towards the show tonight, that would be massively appreciated. The thing is with the super chats, and I mentioned this last show, and it got really well received. Whatever you put in the super chat, I have to read out, because it's a donation and it's a thank you. So if you want to say something that's a bit controversial, whatever you want to say, if you put a super chat and you put something towards the channel, it gets read out. So, there we go. But a couple of other comments. Ben, who said, yes, I'm all good, mate. Team will be good. Don't think Popey will be tested much, to be honest, but will be interesting if we get creative. With Sterling, with Mount, with Ward-Prowse, with Lingard, and with the wing options of Chilwell and James coming forwards, there should be plenty of opportunities to get creative tonight. There should be absolutely no doubt whatsoever. We've got the options available tonight. Let's make it happen. For me, and this might sound a bit bold, I want double figures tonight. I think San Marino are there to be had. Make a stamp. Make your mark on this team. For the likes of, I'm just going through the team here, for the likes of Phillips, Ward-Prowse, especially Lingard, who has only just recently come back into the fold. Tonight is your chance to impress. Really make a mark on tonight's game. As I said, I'm expecting double figures. That's what I want as an England fan. I'm not going to be content with a 3 or a 4-0 win. I want us to go out there and make a real statement. But kickoff is literally in a few moments' time, so I'm going to power up what I will be what I will be watching tonight. Tonight's game on. Bear with me just a few seconds. Everyone, I really should prepare this before I go live. Really should. Ben Moore, DJM Army. I'm definitely a founding member, mate. Yes, you are 100%, my friend. And as Ben says, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Here we go. So the live feed is there. I can see everyone is currently in the center circle with a clapping. I'm not sure what they're clapping for, if I'm being honest. I suppose I'll find out later. I'm sure somebody will tell me. I've got the volume right down so it doesn't interfere with what we're doing here. I'm not entirely sure where Adam is. I think he's going to be dipping in and out of things this evening. He's having a few problems with his computer. Standard Adam. Why he decided to mess around with his computer tonight of all nights, I have absolutely no idea. He could have done that tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, any point over the weekend. There you go. He's just put, I will come on and watch, but I won't have my camera on. I'll turn it on in a bit. Okay, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Adam should be here very soon. So Ben, 4-2-3-1 interchangeable midfield, and behind Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who we will see drop deep and create space behind him. Very good shout, Ben. What are your score predictions? Get the score predictions into the chat right now. For me, I want double figures, so I'm going 10-0. It's bold. It's incredibly bold from me, but get your score predictions into the chat right now. I want to hear what you guys have to say. For everybody who is watching on Twitter, if there are any of you who are watching, I'm now going to be turning the Twitter feed off. Click the link in my tweet. Go on my what do you call it? Go on my profile page and click the YouTube link to make sure you stay with us. We are now switching off from Twitter. So yeah, make sure you come over and join us over on Twitch or on YouTube. Just going to remove that from there. So we've got some score predictions coming in. Matthew has said 9-0. Love that. Ben, if we score early, 11. If not, it will be 6. Adam, just give me a thumbs up, mate, when you're ready for me to bring you into the show. There he is. The big man's there. How are you?
Hi, boys.
How you doing?
Yeah, fine. Not too bad.
Good man. When was the last time you watched England play?
Probably with you.
Oh, bloody hell. What, in the pub?
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
I tell you, that loss scarred me.
Wasn't
it good? It was a good but not a good night, wasn't it?
That World Cup was something else, wasn't it? Really was. Jordan is also going 6-0 as well. Interesting. What are your thoughts and predictions for tonight?
If we don't get 5, it's probably a bad game, isn't it?
Well, I've said I want double digits.
Do you know, one of the first games I remember watching of England was against San Marino, and I think we hit 9.
Right.
Like proper back in the day. But I mean, tonight's probably the night we'll lose to them.
Yeah. No. Why am I saying yeah? Why am I agreeing with you? No, we won't.
Just imagine it.
I've said double digits. Adam has gone. Just at the point that he has gone, Ben said, "You're looking like Blakey tonight, mate." I think Adam would take that, in all honesty. On my clock, we are 1 minute and 45 seconds into the game. Adam's back. Ben says you're looking like Blakey.
Well, I need to lose a bit more hair, don't I, to do that? I mean, congratulations to you, mate, for getting ITV to actually work.
It's on my Sky app.
Sky. Oh, here we go. 2 minutes and 11 in. ITV.
Yep. I'm the same. Good man. We're actually on sync. Wow. Did not expect that.
Kitchen sink. This is interesting because I'm trying to watch it all in the same window. So, Jane, who are San Marino's hot shots then?
Oh God, I don't know.
Do they have a good play? I mean, this is the closest thing we're going to get to non-league football, I should imagine. I reckon, like, San Marino players would probably play what? I don't know. Would they play step one?
I could not tell you. Could not. I wouldn't suspect that high. Let me just see. Let me see if there's anyone. There's a few names which I think I might be able to recognise, but I couldn't.
Is this from FM or just actual
no?
people,
Just genuinely looking. I'm sure somebody in the comment section will let us know.
I would like to know what standard they are actually at.
Oh dear me. But yeah, if you are watching from a YouTube perspective, remember tonight, give the video a big thumbs up, and remember to subscribe to the channel. If you're one of those people that is on Twitter, can you just go over to my Twitter page and give the video or the link that I've put to say that we are now live a retweet? That would be a massive appreciation and massive shout. Just so we can try and get as many of our regular viewers in here as possible. That would be absolutely awesome. I know for a lot of people, England is not a big thing, but I'm a massive fan. I want to support the boys.
There's times when I've questioned whether it's a big thing for Gareth Southgate, to be honest, the way he's lined up lately.
What do you make of the lineup today? Have you seen it?
I haven't looked, mate. I've been fixing my computer all day long, like when I've been up away from work. So
let me bring the banner up across the bottom. So we've got Pope in goal. It's a back four of James, Cody, Stones, and Chilwell. Phillips, Ward-Prowse, and Lingard with Mount, Sterling, and Calvert-Lewin.
Are we taking it completely seriously or not?
So, well,
it's like a 50% team, isn't it?
We've got Albania and we've got Poland as the next two games. I think it's very much these are the backup, so to speak.
Poland will be a tough game.
With maybe the exceptions of Stones and also with maybe Sterling, because I know Gareth Southgate really appreciates Stones. He really uses him a lot. So, who knows on that part.
He needs to know who he can rely on out of these other players from a tournament squad point of view.
Bed has put San Marino same level as Furlough Nunn. I'd imagine.
They've got to be better than that. They've got to be. Although, are they full-time players? They're not amateur though, are they? They're going to be semi-pro.
No, exactly. Pen, also Monday night is the place to be. I'm not here for England. I'm here for you boys. Absolutely love that, Ben. Absolutely love that. So yeah, to be honest, there's not really been a major opportunity in this game so far, although the ball comes into the box. Oh,
that was close.
Jesus. And San Marino somehow managed to clear it. But that's the first opportunity of the game, actually. It's the standard pattern of play that you would see from England. They are passing around.
Oh, that should have been a goal.
Yeah, Calvert-Lewin is good ball over by James.
Oh, no.
He's gone to tap it in. It's completely missed it. It's hit the back of his leg and gone out. That should have been 1-0 from Calvert-Lewin there. Should have scored that. But that's the first real opportunity. First real opportunity, to be honest.
Kane in the stands, not wearing his mask properly. Well done, mate.
Absolute weapons. There you go, Matthew Tyrrell. Filippo Bendiali plays in the Serie A or Serie B.
So you can't underestimate him too much. That's high levels.
It's a shame maybe that nobody else does. But yeah, as I said, 6 minutes and 50 seconds into the game on our end. It's the pattern of play you would expect. England are passing around quite nicely, just very comfortable on the ball. San Marino have literally got every single one of their players in their own half. They're camped in. It is looks like a 5-3-2 formation.
It almost looked like there was 6 across the back then, didn't it? Because the centre midfielder's dropping in as well.
Look, it's just about England being patient at the moment.
It must be a funny thing to be a San Marino football.
Ben Mayhew would have bagged that. Probably right, to be fair.
I think a lot of people would have bagged it. He's going to be disappointed with himself after that. What a nice little flick.
Lingard's on the ball, header in, and it's cleared by San Marino. It looks as if Phillips is going to pick. No, that was Lingard picks up the ball, and it's just back to Stones, recycle it, and on the right hand side.
Just controlling it, aren't we?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, very much so. You would expect us to. Ball into the box. Oof. Sterling there with a great header. Good opportunity. That's 2 chances already in the opening 8 minutes. There's a great ball into the box.
That's just a little bit behind him, I think, James. The ball.
Superb ball in by Lingard. Sterling gets ahead of his marker, but yeah, he is leaning back.
Isn't
he? He's leaning back, trying to get a head on it. But that's good. Like I said, from Lingard's perspective, that's a brilliant ball into the box. Good to see him back. Good to see him back. I'm chuffed he's back.
Big head.
Oh, here you go. Ben has said, "Who is the guest for Monday night?" Do you want to reveal that?
What's the day? Thursday. I don't know if we should save it for. Don't know if we should save it for weekend hype. To be honest.
There you go, Ben. We'll save it for the weekend.
We haven't got an announcement for tomorrow, whereas this is our live show. So I think
we'll save it for tomorrow.
I will say, however, it should be a very, very interesting one. Massive supporter of non-league football locally and recently appointed into a role. There's some clues for you. Nice.
There you go. Sterling gets ahead of Calvert-Lewin to try and get the header on goal, but he's headed wide. So again, 9 minutes into the game, 3 big opportunities for England. None of them have been converted. From San Marino's perspective, I suppose this is what they expected to do. They're very comfortable to sit back in. Never won a competitive game of football in their entire history.
It's the most incredible stat, isn't it?
It's mental. Absolutely mental. But Sterling's on the ball here, passes it back.
I like that they're playing with two up front. They're both laying fairly deep. They're not pressing at all, but it's still like, knowing that you get beaten every game, you'd think you'd just leave one up top or go strikerless and go compact. But they're still leaving options up there.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's a 5-3-2 formation. Sterling, man. Maybe a little less zip on that pass, but should say he probably should be controlling that by now. Bad goal kick from the goalkeeper.
Awful.
It's out of play for an England throw-in about halfway into the San Marino half here. Ben's asked a question.
Yeah.
He said, if you could watch any game from any time or in the future, who would it be?
I'd be an idiot if I said I wouldn't have wanted to see the 66 World Cup final, wouldn't I?
Yeah. Fair shout.
These days we absolutely live for tournament football and the absolute hype that surrounds. Good
save by the goalkeeper. Good effort by Lingard on the edge of the area.
Yeah, everything that surrounds tournament football. So, yeah. But there's other things like Euro 96. How I would love to experience that for the first time all over again.
Yeah,
very fond memories.
I like Euro 96, the game against Holland where we won. Is it 4-1? I think it was 4-1.
I think it's 4-1, yeah.
That was the game that's the game I wish I could go back and watch. But good effort by Lingard there. It's gone behind for a corner, and England are now about to take it.
Training ground.
There we go. Mason Mount. It's been deflected behind for another corner there. You can see what England were trying to do. Mount wants a short corner, but they're not going to do it.
This one will have to be whipped. There's no way they'll get this done again.
No.
Calvert-Lewin on the edge there. He could move. It's going back post.
So here it goes. Ball into the area. It's headed away by San Marino. On the edge of the area. Back to Phillips here. Passes it out to Mount. Puts the ball into the box. Oh, you've got to be burying that. That's John Stones at the back post. Oh my God. Another big opportunity for England. Knocking on the door, certainly, but what a ball in by Mount. He's perfectly offside.
What the heck?
Oh, man. What a ball in by Mason Mount. Such a clever pass.
Stone just got his foot underneath it instead of on the side of the ball.
Just did not anticipate the bounce. at the moment. Lingard is a man with confidence. Same with Mason Mount, says Ben. Yep, agree with that. Really, really do agree with that. Lingard's been playing well for West Ham, and I'm glad they've given him an opportunity to get back into the squad. Hopefully he can. Hopefully he's able
Keeping
to.
you up, mate.
Oh, it's been a long day. It's been a very, very long day. But yeah, hopefully, Lingard can continue that form throughout the rest of the season and keep West Ham on the momentum, because having him available as well is another option. You hate to see what happened to him at Man United.
Here we go.
Chilwell on the edge of the area. Ball in. Goal. 1-0 to England. And it's James Ward-Prowse with the goal. 13 minutes in, we have our breakthrough. England's 1, San Marino 0. James Ward-Prowse with the goal. Get in.
First goal for England for James Ward-Prowse as well.
Yes. Incredibly well worked. So Sterling with the ball down to Chilwell. He cuts it back, and there's Ward-Prowse.
That's such a nice ball from Sterling just to open it up.
Yeah. Very clever cutback by Chilwell. And there it is. 1-0. 1-0 England. Get in. Love that. And now, time for me to update the graphics.
Oh, we're going to win the World Cup, boys.
Yep. It's coming home, boys. It's coming home. Imagine if people thought we were being serious.
Just imagine.
There'll be some weapon that takes that too seriously. And his name is...
Judging by the fact that we've missed 2 golden opportunities before that, you could say 3. And it's 13 minutes gone. I think we're looking good for 5.
I would say so. Just wait for my graphic to download. Here we go.
Working it really nicely on the left-hand side again still.
Yeah, the combination is, Mount is not a traditional left-hand sided player, but with the option of him being able to cut in and create something on his right foot, is giving Chilwell all kinds of space down that side. And it's really good to see. And obviously,
got Sterling that just
with them being
playmates all the way.
And with those with those two being at Chelsea as well,
that's an awful pass.
Understand each other's game inside out, really, don't they? Here we go. Time to update the graphic. Come on. There it is.
Can't wait to run out of space on that tonight.
I'll start putting the
10 minutes later, San Marino 2, England 1.
I'll start putting the goal scorers underneath me if push comes to shove. If we really have to do that, that's the way we'll do it. Oh, dear me. Jeremy, how was work, mate? It was freaking knackering. Freaking knackering. Hence why I'm bloody yawning every 2 seconds. Just did not stop. Did not stop today. But how was your work, mate? You've started a new job or gone back into your old one, haven't you? So how's it been this week?
Tests and exams all week long so far. What have I done today? Just learn, and learn some more. Just reading manuals and getting ready, and hopefully in a month's time, I'll be ready to go again.
So this was posted by Matthew before the goal went in, saying we've been a little bit lackluster already, but unlucky not to be winning. Ben, with our luck, no chance Ipswich have more chance of getting promoted on there as well. So, so far, it's kind of what you would expect. Oh, ball in here. Oh, no one's there to meet it.
That was a pass into no man's land, really.
Yeah. He got the ball was so well worked through, and it's a good dummy there to get Sterling through. You just then wanted him to whip the ball across the box, but he's gone for what Chilwell did, which is try to cut it back. But unfortunately, there's nobody there to cut it back to. So England are just recycling the ball again, and we're now out on the right hand side with James, who not really seen a huge amount from him so far.
It's another one.
But Mount looks like it's been deflected. San Marino have got the ball here. Let's pen him in.
Free loose. Oh, here we go.
Love that. So Chilwell picks up the ball to James. Back inside to Chilwell, flicked on. It's good defending there by...
Midfield and forward lines are playing so close together in those circumstances. They're right on top of each other. So the build-up play is just very short passes.
Yeah. Where was it? Ben's comment here saying about Dominic Calvert-Lewin dropping in deep. Well, the thing is, when you've got... This was earlier on, he posted this. I don't know, I think it was before you came on. If you've got him then dropping that far deep, you don't really need him to do that. If you've got Sterling, you've got Mount, you've got Ward-Prowse and everybody else all there.
Yeah.
All there in those creative spaces. You literally just need Calvert-Lewin just to be on the edge of the area, be inside the box.
Yeah, but the thing is, what you'll be doing is you'll be setting up for a defensive 4-2-3-1. But because England will attack constantly, you'll almost see that as a 2-4-4. Because everyone will push up and get more compact. Yeah. You'll leave your two back. Your two on the edge of the midfield will go and support, and someone else will float in.
There you go. Dad's a Sparky. He works for Gasway, and he's always tired. Today was at Stonemarket, and Ipswich College was boring. What is it you study, Ben? I can't remember. I think you've told me many months ago, but I can't remember what it is you actually study. Let me know, mate. I can't honestly remember. Ben is in the building. Good evening, Ben. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Welcome along to the show. Hope you're doing well. Are you watching the game, or are you just here? Because we're doing a watch along, Ben. Let us know. I'd love to get your kind of thoughts on the game so far. Like I said, this is the pattern of play that I kind of expected. This is what I thought would happen. What I would just like is for Nick Pope to make one save.
He just has. San Marino have got a temperature.
There you go. Ball across the box, and there's Nick Pope just to very easily, calmly and collect the ball. And now England are back on the attack again. It's weird. It's good to see Nick Pope getting into the team and getting a cap, but he's not really going to have an awful lot to do, and he's not really going to be tested. So
something for the trophy cabinet, isn't it?
It is, but when it comes to the Poland game, you know that he's just going to revert back to sticking Pickford in goal.
Of course he is.
So
that's the whole thing with these games. That's why people lose heart with it, because they don't see any point in playing the players that aren't actually going to make the team when things get serious. It's like, well, why are we wasting time?
Yeah. Ben, yes, mate, I've got it on the box. Good man. Glad you're watching it. Oh, 2-0. Get in. Dominic Calvert-Lewin makes up for his earlier mistake.
Needed to.
Paying too much attention to people's comments coming in. So, yeah, let me just let's watch that again.
That's a really good point, Dan. I did actually notice the other day that Pickford wasn't in the team, and I've just agreed with you, James. Did you? I take it you didn't see it. No. I think Henderson is in and someone else. I can't remember. Dan will probably know the three.
That's a great ball in. I'm not sure who put that in. There you go. Reece James. I said he'd been a bit quiet so far in this game. Reece James with an absolutely brilliant ball in, and Calvert-Lewin just gets ahead of his marker and powers the header down into the ground, bounce up and in the goal. Could the keeper have done a little bit better? Don't know. But most important thing is that England are now 2-0 up. And it's time for me to update the graphic once again. Keeping me working tonight. Keeping me working. How have you found the few opening 21 minutes, Adam? Were you expected?
Footballing masterclass from San Marino. No, it's what you think it's going to be, isn't it? Like, one of the reasons why this is quite a fun one to do is because it's fun to comment about people scoring goals and attacking. I mean, and it would have been funny if we would have only won 1-0, to be honest, because we would have been pretty miserable. So, yeah, it's nice to see your home team, playing a bit of football, even if it is around a load of static skittles. That's essentially. I mean, this right back is pretty woeful. It's almost like we've pressed a button that says target left, target right back, rather. Play exclusively down the left.
It's like you've set the difficulty level on FIFA to amateur.
Oh, that's how I do play the game.
Yeah.
I have been practicing on world class this week, and I got close to a win.
Deary me. Let's get the Let's get the background updated with the new goal scorer and the new scoreline. There we go. Calvert-Lewin, 21 minutes on the clock. England 2-0. Ben has said, question, how come Adam's camera is mirror view on screen compared to James's?
I've got an answer for you, Ben. Why are you that observant that you can actually pick that up? No, I'm using some software in the background just to render in the purple border, because when I had a green screen on, I needed the purple border the other week. I just haven't turned it off, and I was late on. I never turned the software off, so
there you go. There's your answer, Ben.
It's a complicated reason, to be honest. I was just too lazy. That's an absolute monster of a save.
Yeah, that's a brilliant save. Chilwell with a long range effort, must have been about 25 yards out. It's going in the top left hand corner. But yeah, great save by the goalkeeper. Brilliant save. I'd love to find out who he plays for. He must play for somebody fairly decent. But there's going to be a corner by Ward-Prowse. Who else? That's a brilliant ball in and headed away by San Marino.
I can't wait for them to sub the goalkeeper at half time to give someone else minutes.
So Chilwell plays a dangerous pass to Stones.
Got away with it though, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought that was a foul, if I'm being honest. I really did. Ben says, I have a sad life. And here he is. Stu, Matchday Marketing in the building. How you doing, mate? I hope you're all right. I hope you're keeping well. Are you watching the game? I asked Ben the same question. Love to know, are you watching the game tonight? Ooh. And what do you make of it so far? Oh,
he looks busy, doesn't he?
It's a bit of a backwards header there by Calvert-Lewin. Not sure what he was what he was trying there.
He did a pirouette.
Love it. Yeah, if it goes in, it goes in. Who cares? But yeah, if you've enjoyed the live watch along so far, it's not really been a huge, massive watch along. I'm not really describing a massive amount of the game. We're just chit chatting. But if you're enjoying it, give the video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe as well. If you want to support the channel, you can do so via the means of a super chat. Next to your comment section, there is a little $sign. If you want to put something towards the channel and get your comment mentioned and highlighted, any comment you put on there, we have to read it out. So you can literally say whatever you want. If you want to help support the channel, super chat is available. Click the $sign next to the comment section. Let me do a little bit of commentary because I haven't really been talking a massive amount about the game so far. So we're passing around the back four quite comfortably. You love that.
Get your sheepskin coat for Christmas.
Yes.
One of them little microphones.
Yes.
Chilwell. Sterling.
Make it happen, mate.
It's a goal!
Where's the goal? Mount on the edge of the area, long range effort. Oh, goalkeeper saving with his legs. You don't see that very often nowadays. Jesus.
David De Gea is back.
That's brilliant.
Mount what a ball. That
Mount
is naughty.
Through to Sterling. Sterling on the edge of the area. Oh, he drags his shot wide and it's a goal kick. He's appealing for a corner, but that's not a corner. He's just dragged his shot horribly wide.
Don't embarrass yourself.
Mason Mount is making a case for himself. He's been very, very good so far. Very, very impressive.
Absolute magic, that ball.
The through balls.
Just a little outside the foot thing.
Long range effort. They just show the highlight of the Mason Mount shot. Went straight down the goalkeeper's throat, but instead of using his hands, he decided to use his legs and just clear it, which is brilliant. That's the kind of save I'd make if I was in goal.
It's a proper AstroTurf save, wasn't
it? Yes. Yes, that's very true. Matchday Marketing. Yes, watching it. Chilwell reminds me of me back in the day with that shot. Nice. Like it. Ben, any FM coming up?
We still haven't spoken about it anymore, have we? I want to get you involved in a draft, which we could record, which would be really funny. We could play each other in a draft.
If Adam had his way, I'd be playing FM every single night. You see,
I play every night.
Last night was a classic example. Or Chilwell with the ball into the box, or it's cleared by San Marino. Oh yeah, they've still got hold of the ball, San Marino. But yeah, if if Adam had his way, then I would be playing FM every single night, because last night I was playing FM until about 10:30. I was just then logging off, and guess who then logs on? Adam then logs on. All right, mate, fancy a game of FM? I'm like, no, I'm going to bed. What the hell are you doing?
I loaded up Canada, Cambodia, Burkina Faso, and a couple of other nations. Then we had a 15-second mega draft, me and JB. So you only get 15 seconds to pick a player. So you don't even get time to really look at the attributes. You just have to go with your gut. It's absolutely brilliant. We're working through the world at the minute.
Brilliant.
But we've done about 50 drafts, I think, now.
Jim White, hello, mate. Love your channel. Thank you very much, Jim.
Cheers, Jim.
Much appreciated. What are your thoughts on ex-Pompey boss Mike Hoxmall getting the Chef U job? Has he?
Is this new?
Is that news? I haven't seen that.
It's news if it's true.
Is that a joke? I'm not sure if that's a joke or not. I haven't seen that. I know I'm not massively up to speed on Premier League stuff as I should be, but I haven't seen that.
I'll tell you what I have just seen, which is really funny.
Oh, yeah?
Scott Brown has joined Aberdeen as a player coach.
I did see that.
There's going to be some teacups thrown in the dressing room.
Yeah, 100%. Jordan Mays has said, I think Southgate trusts Mount and he will be in the starting lineup for the Euros. I think what will be interesting to see is whether or not Mount is in the lineup for Albania and Poland. Because for me, that would be a big selling point. Sterling on the edge of the area, whips it. Oh, Jesus. Shot just wide by Sterling.
He wants a goal, doesn't he? He wants a goal.
Yeah, 100%. He's desperate. You can see how desperate he is to score. But yes, in terms of Mount, as I said, I think if he gets into the next two team lineups,
that's a horrific error.
I think, yes, he will. San Marino tried passing out from the back, and it hasn't worked. And Sterling's been played in, and it's in. It's 3-0.
Did you see how annoyed he was that deflected?
It's 3-0.
He actually shouted.
Terrible play by San Marino. They tried to pass it out from the back. Ball through goes through to Mount. So here it is. They're showing the replay now. Trying to pass out from centre half. That's a horrible pass. Mount just collects it. Nice ball into Sterling. He decides to cut back and just absolutely hammer it. It takes a deflection past the goalkeeper. But yes, it is now England 3, San Marino 0. And it is time to update the graphic once again.
James, you have been absolutely done over by Jim White. Don't just sit and think about what he's saying.
I don't know.
Just say in your head those first two words over and over again. Oh, dear me. Cheers, Jim boy.
Fair play, Jim. Fair play. See, unlike some on the internet, I can laugh at myself, and that is fucking brilliant. Got no problem with that whatsoever. Fair play.
I still looked it up on BBC and found some other news anyway, so
I don't even want to know what you found when you searched that, mate. Don't even want to know.
I didn't search that.
Fair play. Love that. Just downloading this latest graphic, everyone. I'll be reading your comments out because so close. Another great chance for England there. Just updating the graphic, then I'll bring all of your comments up on the screen, everyone. So Chilwell, overlap by Mount, ball into the box. It's flicked on by Calvert-Lewin. And who is there at the back post? There's the flick on. Oh, no, it was Calvert-Lewin with the shot and he's dragged it wide. Again, really should be finishing that. But there we go. England 3, San Marino 0. Let's get your comments. He's got the under-23s job. Says Ben. Love that. Nice finish from Ben. San Marino goalkeeper plays for Cesena in Italy, Serie C, League One equivalent. Like it. There you go. He's playing at a relatively decent level then. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I play FM quite a bit, mainly FM 19 on the PC and a new one on the Xbox. James, do you know? Do you know what? People are just testing these names in here now.
Don't. Oh, for goodness sake.
Have you seen the next comment by Jim?
Yeah. Wonder if he'll still be doing these at 8:45 later on.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Love that. I don't mind that at all. I've got so much time for that. Oh, brilliant. Jesus Christ, Jim. I'm not bringing that comment up on screen. That is ridiculous. Although if you do a super chat, I'll read it out. James with the ball into the box. Oh, cut across. Oh, Calvert-Lewin, just stick your leg out. He's had so many opportunities. He should have at least had 2 or 3 by now. Matthew, on FM on the Xbox, you can only go up to the National League. That's interesting.
Yeah, you have to mod it anyway on PC to be able to go further. It's not built into the game. Yeah,
you've got North and South, haven't you? On FM on the PC. But yeah, if you want to go any lower, there are databases you have to download, which is how I got a lot of the FM experiment videos that we've done for Suffolk non-league football. If you haven't checked those videos out, by the way. But yeah, 34 minutes into the game, it's 3-0. England very comfortable, as you would expect, passing the ball around nicely, creating a lot of opportunities. Should at least be 6-0 up so far. We've been relentless, but Calvert-Lewin's not quite got his finishing boots on today. He's good at heading, but he hasn't quite got his finishing boots on. And as I said, it is currently 3-0. And San Marino with a rare counter, with a rare attack means England can counter now. Brilliant ball by Sterling there, and Chilwell's into the area, pulls a goal back. Oh, that's a bad effort. Was that Lingard? That was terrible effort. Terrible effort.
They all just look like they want goals, don't they? I mean, it's
get your name on the score sheet time.
Yeah.
Get some for the stats on there. Matthew says 5-0 half time. There you go. There's his prediction. What are we in? I think we're in 32 minutes. So you got a good chance here to get 2 goals, Matt. Or 35 minutes. There you go. You've got 10 minutes to get 2 goals. But could happen. If San Marino continued to play up from the back, it could well happen. But who knows? We'll see.
How do you do a team talk at half time for teams like this?
I don't know. Get tighter. I don't know.
The thing is, like most of their problems have come out of the fact that they can't distribute effectively.
Yeah. Jordan, that was class from Chilwell. Yeah, it absolutely was. Superb counter-attack, good pace, good interchange, good passing. Very, very impressive there. Who else is in the England squad that can compete with him? I think it's just Luke Shaw, isn't it? Who's the other left back?
What a player.
What, Luke Shaw? I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
I'm not being serious, James. I don't massively rate Luke Shaw.
Oh, he's done well this season, to be fair to him. Jordan says, imagine thinking Alonso is a better left back. There you go. There you go. So, was that James giving away a corner? That's interesting. San Marino with a corner. Can they get themselves a goal or a shot on target?
If they're not well drilled at attacking corners and stuff, then they may as well give up. This is their bread and butter, it should be. It's a great delivery. Well,
right into the back post, and it's cleared by England. If they can keep the ball in here by Lingard, look to break away. Or San Marino just clear it. But yeah, bit too much whip on that, trying to get into the back post. That was a good opportunity there for for Nick Pope to be tested there. But there we go. Oh, great ball by Lingard out to James. Superb ball. He's trying to play a short 1-2 to get the play going, but San Marino clear it. It's not gone very far as Ward-Prowse is now on the ball. Plays it back to Chilwell. To Ward-Prowse. Good ball into the middle. Lingard's got loads of space. His shot is blocked. He takes another touch. Oh, another shot blocked.
Lingard's control under pressure in the box is absolutely unreal.
That was brilliant, wasn't it?
Oh, that was incredible.
Oh, ball through. Oh,
that little touch.
That was brilliant by Ward-Prowse, and it's a corner for England now. Yeah, some brilliant touches in and around the box.
Quick reverse.
Come on, England, says Matthew. So, Ward-Prowse with a corner on the 38th minute. He's going to take a short one. Ball comes into the box. Oh, it's cleared out. Ward-Prowse is on the edge of the area now. Decides not to cross it. Decides not to cross it, but pass it back, and San Marino clear. And it's now just England recycling the ball, starting from the back again and building up another attack. As the ball comes out to Lingard on the left-hand side, he's not going to put the ball in. He plays it to Chilwell, to Lingard.
England have stretched their play a little bit in the last 10 minutes. Yeah. They were a lot more compact than they are now.
San Marino are very much sitting in deep, and there's only 2 England players actually in and around the box. Everybody else is either on the wings or...
what England need to do is that they'll increase the gap between midfield, defence and attack, and that should draw San Marino out so they can just cut through them. But
yeah, definitely.
They need to adapt to that, otherwise it's just going to be hitting brick walls constantly like they have been for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, unlucky. It's a decent effort there to try and get a ball through. Are you doing a watch along for a weekend game? Unfortunately not, Matt. Both of our family lives dictate that watch alongs are for during the week only. Weekends are for the family until non-league football comes back, and then we will be going out to watch a few games. But
I'm lucky I'm here.
But yeah, weekend ones are just, I don't know, it's just not something we can do at this moment in time. But who knows, maybe in the future we can. But I think really once our football, which is non-league football, is back, that's the main thing that we're going to be doing on this channel.
Slim is doing Sunday, Ben.
Oh, there you go.
He was doing tonight, but yeah, we collided, so he cancelled.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, fair play to him. Didn't have to do that for us. But yeah, there you go. There's a free advertisement for him. If you want somewhere to watch the game on Sunday, which unfortunately we can't do, we will be here for the Wednesday game against Poland. But if you want to watch the game and you want to do a watch along, then Slim's channel will be available. Go and find him out. His details are all over social media anyway. Go and find him. I'm sure he'll be doing a watch along on Sunday for you. There you go. Fantastic. So we're approaching half time. What do you make of it, Adam, so far?
I've run out of water.
I haven't got any, so I'm going to have to...
So it's all gone off the boil a little bit, hasn't it, the last few minutes?
Yeah. The opening sort of control that we had and actually making things happen in the last 5 minutes or so, it's just kind of gone down a gear.
It just feels like we're trying to walk it into the net rather than play some good football and see how it gets in the net.
Yeah,
there's a clear difference between the two.
But it does also look very similar to what you said. It's people trying to get themselves on the score sheet.
Yeah,
it's everyone's trying to get themselves on the score sheet and making themselves available. But San Marino have got a decent opportunity here. We've given them a free kick, probably about 35 yards out. I'd say about 35 yards out. I think he's going to go for this.
I hope he doesn't.
With the run up, I think he's going for it.
Jeez. He's that player on FM that's got free kicks but still wants to take him from every part of the pitch.
So it doesn't go very far. And England have now got a chance to counter-attack.
Go on, you've got him.
And it's 3 versus 3. The ball through to Lingard. He comes back. Oh, my word, what a save. What a save that was. Calvert-Lewin back to Lingard.
Out of the way, ref.
Lingard's going to play it back to the edge of the area. Oh my God, what a save. What a save by that man. Lingard back to the edge of the area, and England are now controlled and camped on the edge of the San Marino area. Someone make something happen. Make another run, please.
That's the thing. Sterling had that pace and it made something happen. Now it's just all like, let's just keep the ball, get the possession stats up.
Edge of the area. Lingard.
They're trying that little killer
edge
ball.
Edge of the area. Ball in by Mount. It's a good ball by Mount, to be fair. Just not very well controlled. Oh, I thought he was going to have a shot. He cuts back inside.
Of course he was.
Thinking around. Oh, just over the bar. But good opportunity there. But as Ben says, what a save. Unbelievable save.
I feel like Sterling's got 10 quid on himself for a hat-trick at the bookies.
Allegedly.
That's a ridiculous save.
Lingard. Oh, what a save. Strong wrist there. Very good save. And not only did he save it, but he also palmed it well away as well.
Reminds me of you in your prime, James.
There you go. Always wish I stuck to being in goal. But there we go. Sorry for another day.
Right, now move the ball. Haven't seen enough of Reece James for me.
No, he's had that one decent ball into the box. He's not really getting forward a massive amount. All of the play from England seems to be coming down this left-hand side with Chilwell, Mount, and Sterling.
But, they're doing it again, just chopping it back.
All through.
Literally trying to walk it in.
Someone just have an effort.
It's almost like they're aware the goalkeeper's... They asked for that. They're aware the goalkeeper's good, so they're just trying to score horrible, sweaty goals.
James Hickey, I hope one day England can win the World Cup for the first time since 1966. We all do, mate. All do. The World Cup that we had under Southgate with the waistcoats was that was what a moment to be alive. What a summer that was.
And we didn't even win it. No,
we didn't. And Christ, can you imagine if we got to the final against France, we'd have been absolutely battered that summer. But there's the halftime whistle. England are 3-0 up at halftime. Guys, I'm just going to take a 30-second break.
Snap, I'm just going to get some water.
So I can go. Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I just need to go and get myself some water. Myself and Adam will be back in 30 seconds to a minute. Right, I am back. Apologies, everyone. I just needed to go and refill the old water bottle up. But I hope you were all enjoying that game. How are your what are your thoughts, reflections on that first half? What are you feeling? For me, yeah, look, it's what we kind of expected. England are very comfortable on the ball. They're passing around nicely. They're creating opportunities. For me, there's probably a bit too many flicks on the edge of the area, too much skill on the edge of the area. Mount has been very impressive. He's in the main man back in. So for me, I think Mount has been very good. I've been very impressed by him. I think we're playing some nice stuff. Are you eating an ice lolly?
Yeah, nubbly bobbly in it.
Brilliant.
They were sold out of pucker pies at the bar. So
was there much of a queue at the bar?
Absolutely empty. Not many people in the stadium tonight, though.
It's a bit weird, that.
I went for a pint, but they'd all been pre-poured, so I left them.
Yeah, no one likes a pre-poured pint. It's terrible behaviour. So yeah, like I said, probably a bit too many tricks on the edge of the area, too many flicks for me. Like Adam said it very well towards the end of the half. It seems like we're almost trying to walk the ball into the back of the net. The goalkeeper's pulled off some very good saves, but that it does feel like because of that, we are trying to create the perfect goal and creating it in and around the box. Whereas I think if we just had a few more efforts, and as we saw from Mason Mount's effort where he's had a shot on the edge of the area and the goalkeeper saved it with his feet, he does make some decent saves, but he has got that kind of moment in him where you just think, there's a reason why you're probably playing in Serie C rather than higher up. So we could and should be more than 3-0. Calvert-Lewin had quite a few chances, to be honest, where I said with his head, he looks very impressive. With his feet, not so much this evening, but plenty of football still to be played. I'm still confident on my double digits. I'd still be very happy with that. But
they're going to get tired as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Whereas I think England don't even look like they're out of first gear, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What did you make of the first half?
It's just... don't get me wrong, like... It's a, it is what it is. It's a bit of a tough one. Like, I think... We're looking to just play the ball around and be relaxed with it, and I think that's probably what they've been told to do. But it's a bit frustrating when you just want to see goals banged in,
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Sorry, just putting something out on my socials just to try and advertise a little bit more.
Roy Keane saying he already feels San Marino tiring, which is quite interesting.
Has he?
Yeah. Chilwell being called out for being good with overlapping runs, which I think is fair. It's all that like left-hand side play.
Yeah, not a massive amount, as you said, coming from the right, but left-hand side, we look very impressive. Look very, very impressive.
Their right back's awful, though. I'd love it if my ITV feed just worked.
If you're what, sorry?
ITV feed just worked. Just keeps freezing.
Mine's all right, to be honest. Matthew said, I hope for more goals in the second half. Yeah, as I said, I think that's the thing for me, is that we should be at least 6-0 up by now. Because, as I said, the amount of chances that Calvert-Lewin's had.
With some sitters.
Lingard's had a couple of opportunities, as has Sterling. He's got his goal, which is decent for him. But, yeah, plenty of opportunities. We just haven't taken them. Just as simple as that. And against the better teams, you're not going to get those opportunities on a regular basis. But maybe against the better teams, you're a bit sharper. Maybe against this type of opposition, you're not as sharp and on the ball as you probably could be. I'm not sure. But we're doing all right. We're doing all right. And like, this isn't going to be our first team. This isn't going to be the team that play against Poland. So, for the time being, I'm happy. I'll be very interested to watch the game against Albania from afar and just see how we play on that one. But Poland's a big test. Poland is a massive
Poland will be
test.
hard.
I think we'll go back to. I think he'll go back to 3 at the back when we play against Poland. I think he'll be too worried. You'll see the likes of Kyle Walker come back in. You'll see Stones. You'll see Maguire.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be a back 5 of. I said the back 3 will be Maguire, Stones, and Kyle Walker. You'll have Trippier on the right and Chilwell on the left. And then it wouldn't surprise me if you see Declan Rice in there as well. Maybe Mount. I think Mount playing alongside him would be a good option, a proper box-to-box player. And then it's who do you play up top with Harry Kane? You've then got 2 options to play up top with him.
Yeah.
So that's what I think he will do. And I think one of those will be Sterling because it's a player that he knows and trusts. And then it's just maybe who's available. I don't know. Really don't know. But that's what I think he will go with. It's not what I would do because I want to see us playing 4 at the back.
Yeah.
Because we've got so many attacking options. I think it would be criminal to play 3 at the back on a regular basis. But he doesn't trust the centre-halves enough. No. Which is why he constantly brings Kyle Walker back into the back 3 because having that pace alongside him kind of covers them if they make a mistake. So
I really like Reece James for Chelsea.
Yeah,
I think it's been good, but that's why I was excited to see something from him today. But if they're not going to play down the right hand side, how can different players earn their way into the team to change things like that? Yeah,
no, it's true. It's very true. But yeah, so as I said, so far so good. We're just the adverts are just on. I think England will be back out in a few moments, but yeah, as I said, we will be doing a live watch along of the Poland game. So make sure you tune in next Wednesday for that. We will be live from 7:30 for that game. So excited for that one. That will be a proper competitive game, a real competitive game. In fact, I'll tell you what, should we have a look at some of the scores from around Europe at the moment?
Just watching the latest Halifax advert. It's got a lovely bit of Stand By Me by Oasis in the background. A lovely little Kyle Walker will be a footballer. It wasn't like that. That's a controversial opinion.
That is a very, very controversial. So Rob Green's analysis on this game for 5 Live. He said, England have been really good. The only criticism is that they have not been clinical enough. They have not been tested, but we'd have just expected a few more goals. Some of the chances that have been missed have been comical.
Yeah. There's also that thing that you're playing San Marino, so it's like you think that you should win 10-0. Do you know what I mean? So you're 3-0 up at half time, but you can be slightly frustrated looking on because you think, oh, it's San Marino.
Yeah.
You create that weird expectation.
So here are some stats for you. What do you think our possession base is at the moment?
Probably about 72%, 75%.
84%.
That's an embarrassing stat.
84% possession. We've had 22 shots, 7 on target.
See, that's your stat. 22 shots and 7 on target. What that just shows we're just it's frustrating.
It's the shots over the edge. It's the shots over the bar. It's the shots that have just gone wide of the goal. It's Sterling dragging his shot wide of the goal. It's a lot of those efforts that kind of just go to waste on there. Somebody's tweeted in, because I'm just watching a live feed of stuff that's going on in the England game. Somebody's put, I'm not convinced by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I just have the feeling that Patrick Bamford would have had a hat-trick by now.
Patrick Bamford. I take it you didn't get called up?
No. I think that's an age thing, though. I think it's one of those things. He's 28 years old now. I think.
Yeah, but you're never too late to make your first England start.
No, eyes. You're not. But I think Southgate wants to either go for the tried and tested or youth. And I think when you're at 28 years old, I think for somebody like Southgate, it's a bit too much of a.
Applauded for picking on form. Like, what one does he want to do?
You
If
tell
he's
me.
not even, you're playing. You know that your next run of fixtures has got San Marino in it. There is enough spaces in that squad to put someone like Bamford in and give him a go.
Yeah. Matthew Upson has said, we talk about doing the basics when you get into good areas. Not to get too greedy or get caught up in going past 3 or 4 players. We need to start keeping it simple, and England will score a bucket load and look a lot better as a team. It's like they're listening to the show. It's like they're listening to the show. We've been saying this throughout the first half. It's like they're listening. But there we go. Here's a stat for you, Adam. You'll love this. So England had 22 shots in the first half against San Marino. That is 3 more than San Marino managed during the entirety of their last World Cup qualifying campaign.
It's a bit sad, isn't it? Right.
Oh, look at that. Poland are losing at the moment. They're losing to Hungary 1-0.
Yeah, but Hungary are a good side as well, to be honest.
They
No,
are, but Poland should be
okay.
winning. User Fox. San Marino would struggle in the Vars against a furloughed North team.
See, this is the conversation we were having earlier. Like, where do they work out?
Where would you lot in the comments now? Leave us a comment. Where do you think San Marino? What level of the game in England would San Marino compete?
Yeah.
Honestly, where would they compete? Oh, he's making some changes. Looks like Phil Foden's coming on.
Yes.
Trippier's coming on. Tyrone Mings is coming on. And who's 23?
Oh, yes, he is.
Who's 23? I didn't see that.
Bellingham.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you add together the 2 numbers on his shirt, you get his actual age. He looks so young, it's ridiculous.
Brilliant. Be very interesting to see who has come off there.
Well, quite obviously Sterling has gone, hasn't
it? Matthew said Sunday League. User Fox has said Angling Com. Matchday Marketing. Foden coming on. He will definitely get 1 at least. Yeah, 100% with that.
He'll be hungry for 1 as well.
I'm not sure who's come off yet. Can't see anything about who's actually coming.
ITV are rubbish with their graphics, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not great. I'm yet to see who's come off here.
All right, come on then, boys. Another half of 90% possession. Let's go.
And England are
still waiting to kick off. The Wembley pitch looks quite battered from that first half. Quite pitted in places.
There we go. We've kicked off. Are you going to finally show us who's come off?
No, they're just going to let us know that Lee Dixon is waffling.
There you go. Matchday Marketing's on it already. Stones, which I'm guessing would be for Mings.
Mount
has come off and James has come off. So
there's 4 changes, weren't there? Everyone's Sterling, yeah.
So like for like subs all over the pitch there.
Well,
you'll have
Sterling's going to be angry.
Foden going into the Sterling role. Trippier going into James's role. Bellingham going into Mount's role, and then Mings going into Stones' role.
Exactly that.
So, Jude Bellingham. Last time I saw him, I haven't actually watched him play for Dortmund. Last time I saw him was when he played for Birmingham. So, I'll be very interested to see what he does tonight. That's exciting. I like that. Big substitutions there. Very, very bold.
Good chance for players like him to get a good amount of minutes under their belt and see what they can do.
Yeah, it's international experience, which is key. Get a cap under your belt.
He's also blatantly the future for the team as well. Foden, Bellingham, they're going to be playing together for years.
Yeah, definitely. Free kick's been given against Calvert-Lewin there. Maybe a little bit too much strength to get ahead of his marker there. And it's a free kick to San Marino. 46 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock.
So is there anyone in this squad that used to play for Norwich at all, James?
Harry Kane.
Just about give you that. Not playing though, is he?
No, he's not. He is on the bench. Just looking for the rest. Yeah, that's it.
Got Mings and Pope.
Yeah, but what did you do? What did you do with Pope?
I think you told him he wasn't big enough, wasn't it? Got released because he wasn't big enough.
I don't know.
That's when he went into non-league football. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
That does sound like an Ipswich thing to do.
Oh, they always release players for not being big enough. I don't know what. It's like they're trying to breed tanks.
Brilliant. So, England's continuing to pick up where they left off in the second half.
They've suddenly realised the picture's got two sides.
Foden with a wonderful ball through to Kieran Trippier. He puts it back in, but it's headed behind for a corner to England. And I think Trippier is going to take this corner because...
No, Ward-Prowse says.
Oh, yeah, Ward-Prowse. Yeah, good shout. Forgot he was still on the pitch. Because Trippier's got a decent ball on him as well. But when Ward-Prowse is there, you just don't give it to anybody else. Good ball in. Oh,
that's a head injury.
Connor Cody. He's down injured at the moment. Oh. People look quite concerned.
Looks like it's his jaw. Yeah.
Was that Mings that actually hit him?
Yeah, Mings punched him in the jaw when he spun round.
Oof. Ooh.
Send Mings off.
We'll know you've got a bit of a temper.
Another one where people might think I'm actually being serious.
Let Benno go at 16 too.
Ipswich have got a terrible thing for it.
User Fox has said, realistically, San Marino are probably a conference north and south level.
That's what I think. Step 1, step 2.
I'd probably say 2. I'd probably say step 2.
Could they beat Kings Lynn?
What a question. Could they beat Kings Lynn? Just a very quick question. Is everything looking all right from your end in terms of the speed and everything from the show?
What, me?
Yeah, or what from what you can see, or is it dipping in and out? Because my internet is a little bit laggy.
Yeah, you need to get your missus to get off the heating controls, mate.
Yeah, I know. I did kind of warn her before she came in, but
you need to get rid of that wireless thermostat.
Yeah, Matthew's saying it. Let me just see what happens if I try and refresh this page. 2 seconds, everyone. If it goes
we'll dip out if you refresh.
Yeah. I'm just going to try it, guys. I'm just going to refresh the page for 2 seconds. Bear with me.
I'm sure I just told him we'd dip out.
There we go.
Over to me. Oh, you're back.
I'm back. Hopefully that helps.
Your game feed is like clocking just a tiny bit behind as well. I'm 50-59.
Well, the thing with that, mate, is that I know we are about a minute behind on the game is because obviously when you're streaming, you've got about a 30-second lag between what goes live and then what you guys see. But because we're both watching it on our phones as well, we're not watching a live TV feed. We are going to be, unfortunately, about a minute behind as well.
This monitor I've treated to myself too, James, as a treat. I've just got it side by side. I've got the game on one half and you on the other.
There you go. Matt says Kings Lynn would beat San Marino.
Well, there we go. Step 2, confirmed. Matthew Tyrrell, you have decided.
I'll take that as well. I'll take that. So, ball on the left-hand side here. England passing around quite nicely, just around the edge of the area. It's not really a huge amount kind of going on inside the box here, but England very comfortable. Still passing around very nicely. Ward-Prowse looks up, not really got a huge amount of options running off him. And the ball gets cycled back to the centre halves, and we start again and try and make something happen on the left-hand side.
That's what we tried to do all through the first half.
Oh, ball through by Chilwell. Ball into the box, Calvert-Lewin. And there's the goal. England's 4-0 up. What a ball by Chilwell. What a ball. Absolutely superb stuff. Brilliant. Lovely
good
goal.
Game, isn't he, Chilwell?
Chilwell was having a brilliant game. Chilwell was having an absolutely brilliant game. And England are 4-0 up. Very impressive.
Calvert-Lewin wasn't going to mess that one up, was he?
Sorry?
Calvert-Lewin wasn't going to mess that one up, was he?
Well, you'd like to think not. You'd like to think not.
Lingard stayed really well composed to get that ball across and time it right with the defenders closing in. Oh, flipping ITV gone.
1 minute are we? 53 minutes in. I think.
Not exactly very impressed with the ITV hub. I'll put it that way.
I think we're going to have to start pushing everybody scorer-wise down to the bottom of the page because I ran out of space.
Do you hear that? We've never scored less than 5 against San Marino.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, let's download that. Great ball and great goal, says Matthew. Let's bring up the new graphic.
I feel really bad. Even San Marino's kit is like the most basic of templates, isn't it?
Yeah. There we go. I've moved the goal scorers down a smidge.
You have to have them on one of them Star Wars style roller things if we go mad.
San Marino bringing the big guns on. 18 place for the Dog and Duck FC. Matthew Tyrrell, more goals incoming, hopefully. Yeah, we're playing well. We're kind of opening them up now, which is handball.
Thank you.
Referee does give a free kick in the end. We've got some big lads at centre half. Let's get him into the box. Get a decent ball in there from Ward-Prowse. Let's make it happen. Let's get 5th. But yeah, England's 4-0 up.
Oh, there we go. What a lovely ball.
Short ball. Oh, I should have put the ball across Lingard.
If he went for the effort, should actually have hit the ball.
It's a good shot. It's a good free kick, to be fair, but he's got to be putting the ball across the box there instead of going for the
balance, isn't he, when he hits it?
Yeah.
Good long barrier from the goalkeeper. He did his cricket practice at school.
Yeah. Went for the effort there. And again, it probably goes back to what we were saying in the first half. He wants to get himself on the score sheet. He wants a goal. Just do the simple things. Put the ball across the box. Make something happen.
I
have noticed that the lag is not entirely gone, but it is better. So clearly refreshing the screen has worked. So I'm happy with that.
You should have just turned the heating back down to 18, mate, and it would have sorted it all out.
Oh, dear me. She's just come in after a long day, so she needs the heating on, bless her. You know what I'm like with the heating.
Oh, if you want to actually be a good husband, mate, you would have put it on for her so it was toasty when she got home.
I did for an hour for myself.
Have to sit there and wait for it to get warm. Buy her an electric blanket, mate.
Brilliant. So, 56 minutes into the game, England have got themselves a corner. James Ward-Prowse is trying to put the ball into the box and it's been cleared.
I know, Calvert-Lewin has been good this season, but his shirt.
It's been ripped open there.
Absolute Hulk mode.
So, what can Ward-Prowse produce from this corner?
A goal. No.
Very good ball in. Goalkeeper's punched it away. And San Marino on the counter-attack here. What can they do? Still managed to keep the ball. Fair play to him. Great play.
It's good to see him actually want it and go for it.
Great play. Love that. Absolutely love that. A bit of spark, a bit of energy, a bit of desire. And they stop England for a little bit. And they get themselves a throw in. And this will be their 10% of the second half.
That's a nice ball.
Long ball up by San Marino. And they've got the ball out on the left-hand side.
Two players on the overload.
Good play on the left-hand side here. Both overlapping. Oh,
all of
terrible.
Those balls, how was that the one that they got wrong? Of
Terrible
all of those passes.
Such good build-up play by San Marino down the left-hand side. And just to... it's a terrible ball. But England have played over to the left-hand side here. And we're going to be starting off our attack rather on the left with Chilwell, who has been my man of the match so far by a mile. Been absolutely brilliant. But yeah, I think it's been absolutely.
I should have brought you a blanket at halftime.
I'm just tired, man. It's been a long day.
Matchsticks for your eyes, boy.
It's nothing to do with the live stream. It's nothing to do with England. I'm just tired. It's been a long day.
Are we playing draft mode after this?
No, we're bloody not. I'm going to bed after this. I'm shattered.
I think we can load China in tonight. I think that's the point where we're up to in the alphabet.
So, England are passing around nicely. Connor Cody still on the pitch, despite that head injury. Very comfortable by England here. Playing it out onto the left-hand side. Do they get the ball in? No, it's offside by Ben Chilwell. 59 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock. Is that where you're at? Or are you slightly ahead of me?
I'm about 6 seconds ahead of you.
Right. Tell you what, let me just try and refresh this. I think I probably just made that worse. 59:20.
8 seconds.
Right, yeah, I've just made that 10 times worse. Oh, dear me. Never mind. Always happens on this show.
We don't claim to be perfect, mate. It's fine.
No.
We'll fudge through things until football comes back properly. And then we'll fudge through things a bit more and just hope people like it. And if it all goes wrong, we'll just fudge through things to nobody listening to us. That's a nasty tackle.
Yeah, what has happened there? Oof.
Pitch is scattered in sock tape.
The moment he made that tackle, he put his hand up straight away. He knew it was bad.
Who's that guy in the number 3 just getting involved, just pushing everyone out the way? God, if this was Football Manager, he would be marked as aggressive right now. Wound up.
Kieran Trippier tries to make something happen on the right.
Looks nice to go ball over, wasn't it?
Well, that was Foden, rather. Foden.
That little bit of control there. Lovely.
It's great, but then not really the final end product you want. But there you go. That touch alone will make football Twitter go mental tonight.
The commentary just said it's like he's in a cage or a pen or down the park with his mates. In a cage? He's not a dog.
Phil Wifton.
Absolutely ridiculous joke, James. Some would say it's poor.
Oh my God. No, that's a proper dad joke. That's a proper dad joke. I'm expecting somebody else in the comments to write another dad-related
That's the
dog
kind of
joke.
thing that's probably made them mute us, to be honest.
And switch off.
Yeah. And you're crap.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, dear me. So, I think actually, to be
It's
honest,
still getting a little bit rough on this right-hand side now.
yeah, the changes have not really helped, have they?
As the groundsman said, anything on the far side of the pitch from where the camera is, in front of the dugouts, that's a bit boggy there. Can you keep the ball away from it?
Did you just see that Pokemon were sponsoring the
Yeah.
advertising boards? Love that.
Got to catch them all.
I always remember on my stag do, my brother just wandering off at one point during the course of the evening. He was just like, I'm just on Pokemon Go. I've just got to go catch just got to go catch something down the river. I was like, for Christ's sake. Oh, dear me. So Calvert-Lewin comes off. He's had a decent shift tonight, 2 goals. Could have had a handful more, but Ollie Watkins is now on the pitch, and he's now got an opportunity to show what he's capable of. Somebody who has gone up through the leagues, has been very, very good for Exeter, for Brentford, and is now playing incredibly well for Aston Villa. And he gets his opportunity tonight. I'm, again, looking forward to seeing what he can do. Hopefully he can get himself a goal or 2. Still got plenty of time. Just under 30 minutes left of this game. Little bit disappointed it's still 4. I would have expected a lot more by now, if I'm being completely honest. I think we'll end up winning this one 6-0. In the end, I don't know. I can't see us getting any more than 2 at this moment. What do you think it'll be at the end?
I'm still going for 5 because I'm not going to change from what I said at the start. I also think that it makes subs, starts to unsettle the game. We've still got people on like Lingard that just want to walk it in the net.
Yeah.
A couple of the San Marino players are clearly getting a bit restless with what's going on.
Yeah.
He'll probably break down and get a bit scrappy now in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We're less resilient with our formation and everything as well at the moment. The players are not in different banks that they were beforehand. It just feels a bit messy.
Oh, good play down the right side there for Foden. Pulls it back. Oh, it's a poor touch. Who was that? Was that Lingard again? I'm not sure who that was, but poor touch in the box there. And San Marino clear it, but England has got the ball back again. Great play by Foden and by Ward-Prowse, who got fouled in the build-up there. But ball comes into the box and you've just got to be taking an opportunity to have a swing at goal.
That's a lovely ball. That is a really nice ball. Good tackle as well, to be fair.
Foden, ball through to Ward-Prowse. Oh, love that. Love that by the San Marino defender. So what next time the ball goes out of play, I'm going to try and refresh my app so I can get back on time with you.
You probably got another 10 seconds back. I'm just watching it on the ITV hub online. Don't know if that helps.
Paul Musgrove, evening lads, proper snooze fest. This
it's not been the best second half, I'll be honest.
No, the first half was all right. It wasn't amazing. We should have taken at least 3 or 4 chances more than what we did. But yeah, this second half has not been great.
It feels like non-competitive for him, Muzzy. It feels like a friendly.
Yeah. That's probably a great way of describing it, to be honest. Right, I'm just going to try and refresh the app. Here we go. I'll be watching Calvert-Lewin putting the ball in the back of the net for 4-0.
That'd be so funny. Blow in for kickoff. There you go. Right, they love these little overlapping runs at the minute.
So I am now 66 minutes and 18 seconds.
Yeah, about 9 seconds behind me.
For Christ's sake.
It might just be our internet connections and stuff though as well. Like,
Yeah, it could be. I'm on the Sky app as well. That could be a big factor. I don't have the ITV hub. So ball into the box here is cleared away.
lovely wide ball.
Still clipped in. Ball onto the edge of the area by Lingard. All plays it out to Trippier, and it's offside. Christ's sake. Yes, Muzzy, not very good in the second half. Not very good at all. Very, very disappointing. He's miles off. You've got to look up that line to see that you're offside. That's poor.
He may be playing San Marino, but they've still got enough nous to play an offside trap.
Yeah. It's basic stuff there from Trippier. So what have we got? 23 minutes to go on the clock plus injury time. Look, it's a win, but I expected so much more than this. It's not been great for it's not a great way to kind of kickstart your qualifying campaign off, because as you go through these games, you've got your San Marino, which is your basic level, Albania, which is a step up, and then Poland, which is a big step up.
They'll have to even take a few strides forward to do something against Albania, to be proud of. Do you know what I mean? That's not going to be a walk in the park. No,
exactly. So it'll be very interesting. I don't know, maybe it's the mentality of the game that's the problem. There's, you're not going to be coming up against anything that you need to worry about. It's then what you create. And maybe that's the problem, because there's no in-game tactics going on. Maybe it's just that. It's just a little bit lackluster.
Do you know what I reckon it is, James?
What's that?
No fans in the ground. I reckon that's really affecting them tonight.
Oh yeah. That 13th man, the Wembley Wall.
The Wembley Wall, yeah. From the old Horny Boys, or whatever they call themselves these days.
With 10-year-old kids. Come on, England.
Yeah. Just all day long. I don't miss that sound. Just imagine that South Africa World Cup, but with the situation as it is now, so you didn't ever have to hear a vuvuzela. I think I'd remember it much more fondly.
That World Cup was bloody trash, though.
It was awful.
It was an awful World
Cup. For 90 minutes ago.
San Marino tried to attack here, but England have won the ball back. Great play by Bellingham. Good feet. And he bursts forward, and that's a foul, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's given it as a free kick. Great play by Bellingham. Picks up the ball, a little bit of trickery with his feet, drives forward.
Foden is... yeah. Just got blocked off, didn't he?
That's brilliant play. I like that from Bellingham. Really impressed by that. Wins himself a free kick.
I honestly think, though, this Qatar World Cup is going to be as good as the South Africa one was, if not worse.
Right.
I think it's going to be a really poor one. Weather conditions, just been absolutely shrouded in controversy as well.
Yeah, true. Very, very true.
And it's only next year, 2 years of tournament football in a row.
Yeah.
That's exciting, James. We normally have to wait 2 years.
Which is great for us as fans, let's be honest. So
we've made
70 minutes on the clock. We've got a free kick opportunity here for Ward-Prowse.
How weird.
It's going to be him that takes it. England are setting up a wall. I know Adam's already reacting to it. Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, what an effort. And the ball's it's dancing around it. It's trying to make something happen. But that's going to go out for a goal kick. Oh, what a free kick. Unbelievable.
That's actually the most incredible save you can imagine.
Did he save that?
Yes.
Oh, my days, he did. What a save. This keeper's made 3 worldies. He's had 3 worldy saves.
Full stretch. He's not even diving sideways, if you look. He's had to tilt his body onto the front.
Wow. Incredible stuff. Oh, dear me. 71 minutes into the game. It's still 4-0. I haven't been able to update my graphics in a long, long time. I'm disappointed. I've expected more than this.
Oh, flip.
I'm just about to see this. Bellingham with the ball in. Scissor kick. Oh, my. Oh.
I was waiting for an absolute banger to go then.
So who put the ball into the box then? Because it was Bellingham who had the shot.
Bellingham is making his mark.
It was Ollie Watkins with the ball in. But Bellingham, scissor kick, into the ground.
Southgate loved that as well.
Oh, dear me.
What on earth happened there?
I'm just trying to get this. I'm just trying to get this app to work to at least be up to date with you. Just going to give it one more refresh, and then if nothing happens, I give up.
If you go to penisland.com, that normally helps your computer go a bit faster.
So 72-47.
You ignore so much of what I say.
Am I anywhere near to you now?
73.05.
Right, okay. I'm about 5 seconds behind. I've caught up a little bit. I've caught up. I'm not quite there yet, but I've caught up. Right, so we're in our own half again. Standard stuff. England.
What on earth have I just seen?
Ball back. Goalkeeper's absolutely... Oh, the goalkeeper didn't know what to do with that one. See, this is the thing. He has those moments where it's just like, what on earth are you doing?
Stretch that right out.
But yeah, pulled back by San Marino. Goalkeeper didn't know what to do, so he's just it's just absolutely walloped out. And somehow we're in a throw-in from where we were, right in their half, and then we pass it all the way back to the centre backs.
At the back. There's no urgency now.
And we're going again.
But we're winning 4-0, like, you know.
We are, but it's not good enough. We should be doing far better than this. Far, far better.
We just really haven't been clinical enough at all.
No, first half we missed a hatful of chances. Second half has not really been a massive amount of opportunities in it. But yeah, should have been six or so up by the first half. Ball into the box. Oh, it's cleared away by San Marino, and we recycle the ball again, so we've got it back on the left-hand side here.
Who's this number 17 right in the middle of the picture that's just hanging back?
Trippier.
Needs to get a bit further forward.
So ball's played out to him now, and he just heads it back to the centre-back, back to Mings, and we start.
So, I mean, because he's so far back, he's calling for the ball the whole time, but he's just recycling it backwards.
Yeah. San Marino change up their tactics a little bit here. It's now playing with a...
They're playing a 4-2-3-1, aren't they?
It's a 4-1-4-1 formation.
4-1-4-1, is it?
Yeah, they've stopped playing the five at the back. It's definitely gone to a 4-1-4-1. And to be honest, that's probably stopped England a little bit more because there's not that much space in the midfield options. Yes, there's not been that much. They were playing with three in the middle beforehand and playing two guys up top, weren't they? So there was a lot more space on the wings to really attack and make things happen and get the overlap and runs coming in. Whereas now they've changed to a 4-1-4-1. They've got a guy sitting in behind, just in front of the back four, and with their bank of four that is just sitting there in midfield, they've almost stopped us from being able to pass it around. It's quite an interesting tactic to play on there. I'm back, lads. Sorry, I had a phone call. Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. It's good. It's good to see that you're back. That's the main thing. Glad you could join us again. Ben says change our formation to counter it. Well, yeah, could well do. Could well do. The changes have just been like for like, though, haven't they? We've played exactly the same formation, same style of play, It's just that all of our changes have been like for like. There hasn't really been any tactical changes from England. And again, just very comfortable passing it around in tight spaces. San Marino just box themselves in so much that we just can't create anything. We've now, from my end, we've now gone all the way back to the centre backs again, and Mings has now collected the ball.
We're just penning ourselves in, really. Like, it's
Yeah.
terrible. How did San Marino let that ball all the way across their box?
I've expected them to knacker themselves out a lot quicker than this. But fair play, their changes, the subs that they did make, going to this 4-1-4-1 have benefited them. But England have got an opportunity on the edge of the area. Goalkeeper saves it. Brilliant. Good save. Good parry away again. Another good effort there.
Lingard wants a goal.
For anyone wanting Eddie Howe in charge of us, his talent will be wasted at national level, in my honest opinion. There we go. Lingard, 5 attempts on target. The stat is just bringing up from ITV. Do you think it's time maybe to take off? Who are some of our options on the bench now? We've got not really.
The player that's now coming on is a used car salesman, James.
Is he?
Yeah, not even a joke. It's just been announced. That's what they're commentating on at the minute.
Right, okay. So our attacking options to bring on are Harry Kane. And that's it. That's the only change we can do, because our other subs are Maguire, Rice, Shaw, Dyer, and Henderson. Well, obviously Henderson's a goalkeeper. So literally Harry Kane is the only other attacking sub that we could potentially bring on. And to be honest, I don't really want to risk him in this game. It's not worth it. So
it's a bit brittle as well, isn't he? Like, you can just imagine it. They stick him up front. He gets a little bit bullied and ends up with a broken ankle again. Ligament damage or something stupid. And
yeah, it's not
all
worth
for nothing.
Ben just said, watch James now try to sign the bus driver for a goalkeeper on FM after this. I doubt it. How the F does Dyer get in the side? I don't know, mate. Really don't know. I'm Chelsea manager on FM at the moment, so I highly doubt I'll be signing that bus driver. But you never know. So 79 minutes into the game, the past 20 minutes of this game have been really bad. It's been terrible from an England perspective. So for me, 4-0 is not good enough. It's been incredibly lackluster. First half was relatively decent. We just didn't take our chances, but this half of football has been pretty shocking.
There's no final ball at all here. Like with what we're playing, we're getting the ball to the areas where you'd want to start attacking from, and then we're literally recycling back again.
Yeah.
Another example of it here coming up. There you go.
So ball out to the left-hand side. No options being created. Goes back. Ball out to
Bellingham there. You watch what he's about to do.
Jude Bellingham.
He's so good.
Ward-Prowse.
His movement.
Another opportunity for Bellingham there. Decent. I'm expecting some FM updates on Twitter. No one will be interested in hearing my updates on my Chelsea save, mate. No one. I started it. Basically, I obviously brought in the latest updates on it. And I just thought, right, I'm going to sell a few of my players. I'm not really going to sign anyone. I just want to kind of work with what I've got. So I'm just doing what Frank Lampard did. I've just promoted a bunch of youth players into the first team.
Sounds like an exciting save where you don't even get to do transfers.
Well, I've done it for the first transfer window.
So all it is a transfer simulator.
Well, yeah, but I want to give myself a bit of a challenge of working with what I've got. So January I'll be able to sign people, but not during the first transfer window. Just doesn't work for me. Bellingham is thriving at Dortmund.
He looks an incredible player.
Right. Passing around the back now. So Mings. Phil Foden just doing what he does best, composed, trying to get something happening here. Mings out to the left back, Chilwell passes it back to Mings. It's just all a bit slow, pedestrian. There's not really a huge amount going on here. Out to the left-hand side.
I'll keep that on.
Bit of space. Chilwell's not really going anywhere and keeps it in.
Oh, at last.
Oh, I guess we've scored. Great finish by Ollie Watkins. What a goal for the lads.
Didn't try to walk it in.
Get in. England 5, San Marino 0, and everyone is going over to celebrate with Ollie Watkins. What a moment. What a moment. What a moment for the young lads. That's brilliant. So, just to kind of recap, great play but on the edge of the area here. Foden plays it into Watkins. One touch, gets it out of his feet.
That's decent. It's a decent goal.
Very good finish. Very, very good finish. Foden in to Ollie Watkins, and it is 5-0 to England. And it's time to update the graphic.
Time for me to cash out.
Cash out.
Take that to the bank. We ain't scoring another now, are we?
Sorry?
We're not going to score another now, are we?
I reckon we might get another one.
Oh no, Trippier's injured.
Oh,
no, he's not. He's got a footballer's injury. It's just a tactical one.
Yes, Ollie. I'm so chuffed for him. I think he's a very, very good player. So that's well deserved. You love that story though, don't you? Somebody who goes up through the leagues, works his way up.
This might be a bit more serious, actually. He's still down.
Right. There we go. Graphic updated. Love it. I joined Plymouth. I got relegated, now rebuilt with F4 money, and we go again. We're sacked from Ipswich after a run of 5 losses. Not my fault. Love that. Matthew says, great goal. Evening, guys. Clayton under 18s complete San Marino. Says Dan Barnard. Loving the optimism there, mate. Good to see you in the chat. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Hope you're keeping well. I don't know if you've been watching much of the game, Dan. Let us know if you have. What have you made of it? Second half has not been great. First half was better. But I'm pleased to see Ollie Watkins on the score sheet. That's really pleasing. And Jude Bellingham, he looks a talent, doesn't he? He looks really.
Jude Bellingham's looked really bright second half. His movement's been amazing.
I know the opposition is not one to really get too excited about, but he's done well.
Do you know what? Well. Ben has just made a point. No Grealish. He's a sort of player you would have thought you would have seen tonight.
Yeah.
I'd like to have seen him as well.
That's the thing. There's, no Sancho, no Grealish.
Yeah.
You've got Maddison injured as well at the moment, who could quite easily come in and make something happen in this squad. There's a lot of attacking options for England. There really is. I'm not sure who Ben means by injured. Did he mean Grealish? Could well mean Grealish. I'll have to look into that. We'll have to look into that. Irv is in the building.
Oh, Matthew, don't say that.
Good evening, my man. Yeah, Matthew is saying 6-0. And yes, he is saying about Grealish.
Good job. Good job. I virtually cashed out on 5 now.
Dan Barnard, every player wants to score, which is rubbish. They're trying too hard to score.
Exactly
when it could have been made a lot easier if they passed it around. We've said exactly the same thing. Everyone's trying to get themselves on the score sheet and make a name for themselves this evening. And that has been half the battle.
It's literally like on FM when you give that team talk, like, no pressure today, lads. Go out there and show me what you can do. That's literally what Southgate's team talk was. It's turned into a robot. This half got to about 70 minutes and he shouted, fire up from the tactical area. Oh, look at that ball. Oh,
Oh, lovely ball out to the
Let's
left-hand
have that,
side.
boys.
Ball into the area, headed away by San Marino. They can't figure out what to do, and England have got the ball back again on the left-hand side. Ball into the middle. Oh, I love it. Cut back. San Marino just clear it, though. England have got the ball and recycle it again. Yeah, Dan makes a good point. Lingard could have had 4, Sterling 3, Calvin could have had 3 as well. Ben, watch us now get battered by Albania.
I don't think we'll get battered by Albania, but I think we'll be given a much sturdier test. And if you're not in the right mindset when you think about like psychology of football, then it's an uphill battle before you begin.
Yeah, very true.
But 5-0 breeds a winning mentality, whatever. Don't know. Like, let's not be silly about it.
Wonder if Pacheta will play against us on Wednesday. Could well do. Could very well do. If Southgate does leave, who would you have in charge?
Oh, he's so far away from going. I've got no idea. All depends. You know. I don't know. That's just...
I honestly don't know.
Steven Gerrard?
I mean, maybe in a couple of years.
Choice, wouldn't it?
Maybe in a couple of years. Who knows? Dan said Eddie Howe.
Not for me.
Give it Big Sam.
Steve Bruce.
Mick McCarthy.
I think Paul Lambert's available at the minute. So, I mean, if you did decide to go...
That's a shout.
But Paul Lambert could really do a job with some players like this. Just imagine the panic after the dross he had to put up with at Ipswich. He then gets these boys to play about with.
Yeah. Oh dear, man. I honestly don't know, Ben. I honestly don't know who I'd like to. I'd love to see Harry Kane just giving up on the face mask. Whatever, doesn't matter. Ben,
Keegan.
Wally with the brolly, Neil Lennon. Kevin Keegan says Paul.
Rolling back the years.
Just hope that Potato doesn't score against us Wednesday. He won't. He won't, mate. Don't worry about it. Only caught the last 10 minutes as I've been cooking.
What have you been cooking, Irv?
Yes. What have you been cooking?
Talk to us about your dinner.
And to be honest, mate, second half wise, you haven't really missed out on a massive amount.
Harry Radknapp. Yeah.
We've got another Harry Redknapp shout here as well. He probably, you know, it might sound daft, but it wouldn't be the worst appointment now because at his time.
What about foreign managers managing England?
Yeah, because that went well.
I'm not saying it went well, but like
Mourinho,
Ancelotti.
Maybe. Ben says Rick Andrews is out of work. Give it Big Rick to end the season. Right, we're into the 90th minute mark now. We've got 2 minutes of injury time. I think, Adam, your 5-0 bet is going to be safe, although I think you've cashed out already, haven't you?
I haven't actually bet, James. I'm not a moron. I haven't actually put money on a game.
Have you not?
Of course, I don't bet.
Oh, no, of course you don't, do you? No, you don't. I never bet on international football. Never. Can England get one more goal before full time? It's a corner kick.
I think you would have known about it by now. I reckon it's just full time.
Dan Barnard, I'm buzzing for the Super Six. Yeah, that could be very tasty this week. Very, very tasty. And I'm bricking it, says Ben.
That was the most ridiculous offside.
Shocking, isn't it? Chicken roasted pot tomatoes and carrots. Chicken done in its own juice, covered in cayenne pepper.
Cayenne, James. Cayenne pepper.
I don't know.
James is not very good when it comes to cooking, are you, mate?
Nope. Absolutely useless.
Oh, Irv with a postman's dinner. Sounds
Super
tasty,
Six,
though, Irv.
Super Six is going to be mad this week. It's going to be mad. There's so many people that could win this month's prize. It's going to be mental. I've got a scheduled tweet coming out to remind everyone about the Super Six, because you are not going to want to miss out this week. There are some massive opportunities for somebody to win that prize, and it's so unbelievably tight.
Like, it's been good since we've partnered up with Non-League Football Shop. They've actually, like, the prizes have been good, like, that they're offering, and people are really keen for it. So 5-0, all done.
There we go. Full time. It wasn't great. I wanted double figures before we kicked the ball tonight. Sadly, it hasn't happened. But England 5-0 winners against San Marino. I think, to sum it up, the first half was decent. We just didn't take enough chances, as Dan quite rightly pointed out in the chat. Calvert-Lewin had so many chances. Lingard had so many chances. There were so many opportunities where we could and should have been about 6 or 7-0 up by half time. It was only 3 coming into the second half. England just went down a gear. San Marino changed up their tactics, stuck it into a 4-1-4-1 formation, and made it incredibly hard to break it down. But we get 2 goals in the second half. It's good to see Ollie Watkins getting himself a goal, and we come away with 3 points, which is the most important thing. Albania is the next game. It's a massive step up in quality, and then the next watch along that we do, which will be the Poland game on Wednesday night, will then be another step up in quality. And that's going to be very interesting to see how England handle these next few games. So what did you make of it, Adam? What did you make of the game?
A crap second half, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't good.
It was quite a lively start, and it was quite exciting. And then it was just like, yeah, we've got 3 in the bag. Let's back off. I mean, I've just flicked about on ITV. I've just put Love Island Australia on to see what that's all about. And
Christ.
I wouldn't say it's more exciting than what I've just watched yet, but I mean, it's more colourful at least.
There you go. If I'm going to do my Super Six tonight, I need a big score.
Yes, sir.
More. I think I said Cambridge win, Ipswich win, draw the rest, and then an Eastleigh win. Dan Barnard, WWE WrestleMania. What you saying? You're doing a watch along. I haven't watched wrestling since I was probably about 10 years old.
Can you smell?
Yeah. That's probably about right, to be fair.
Should get the old water bottles out and do the Triple H entrance.
See, again, you probably lost me there.
Look it up. Like, got water and just sprayed it everywhere.
But I know this is the kind of stuff that you want us to do, don't you, Adam?
Oh yeah, and like the other thing is Saturday night, late night, Fabio Wardley's boxing, isn't he?
Right.
And he's from Ipswich, like loves local football. Like, so I was a bit tempted on that one as well, but there's lots going on at the minute.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for watching tonight's watch along. There's been quite a few of you dipping in and out of the chat, which has been nice throughout the evening. I didn't expect everyone to kind of join us for the whole 90 minutes, but I hope you've enjoyed it. There's not really been a massive amount to kind of commentate and talk about, because it was basically England holding on to the ball for 90 minutes of the game and not really creating a massive amount of chances. So, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Irv agrees with you. Oh yeah, forgot about that, Adam. Are you able to watch it with your sources?
No. Don't know what you're talking about.
Thanks for the watch along. No problem, mate. No problem. We will be back Monday night for the Suffolk Non-League show. And then, as I said, we will be doing another live watch along for the England-Poland game on Wednesday. Hopefully, we'll see you there. Thank you very much for tuning in if you have been watching it. And until next time, as always on the channel, thank you very much. Adios.